Hey, my name's Andrew.
And hi, I'm Lindsey. We go to CCC, and we're excited to be bringing you a series of 10-minute videos over the next few weeks to go along with our physical activity challenge that Justin has given us at church with his new series. Andrew will be performing some exercises standing, which will be closer to intermediate or advanced, and I'll be providing some modified exercises that go in a chair. You can use a chair such as mine, or you can use a chair that has arms at home. You might want to wear tennis shoes. We're going barefoot, but if you've never done exercises like these before, it's probably a good idea to wear your tennis shoes. And we'll be talking to you throughout to explain what these exercises should be performed, or how they should be performed. So we're excited to get started.
All right, first off, we're going to be warming up. So I'll be doing a high knee hold like this. Just getting a good stretch in the hips. And switching. And just holding it for a couple seconds here to get a nice little warm up. Okay, next one is we're going to do hip circles. So just kind of moving your hips around to the side, to the front, to the other side and back. Just imagine you're trying to do hula hooping.
My chair's creaking. I don't know if yours is at home.
Alright, and then the last warm up we're going to do is, it's more so as a breathing technique, and it's really good to have good breathing while you're exercising. So what you're going to do is you're just going to kind of breathe in while you open your arms to the sky, and then release. And this just kind of opens things up in your chest and your arms. Just helps you feel kind of relaxed and ready to go. All right, so the first exercise we're going to do is they're just regular squats. So Lindsey's going to do the modified version where she's going to use a chair, but with me, I'm just going to be shoulder width apart with your legs, and then you're going to kind of stick your bottom out and just squat down like this, and then back up. Now the repetitions that we're doing is 10 repetitions.
If you have a chair at home and it has arms, you can push up off of your chair to help you stand up. And you want to exhale as you stand.
Got 3 more. Good. All right, next one. I'm going to do a high knee to side kick. So make sure you have plenty of room to do this. So you're going to do a high knee like this, kick out to the side, come back to a high knee, and back down. And this one, we're just going to do 5 on each side.
I'm already feeling the burn. I don't know about you, Andrew.
One more. Oh yeah. Now this one's going to be really challenging because you're working on balance and strength at the same time. One more on this side. Good. All right, next one we have is lunges. And what we're going to do is we're just going to focus on one side and then we're going to switch over. So all you're going to do is just lunge forward like this, nice and controlled, and then come back. And then we're going to repeat.
You can see that I have a split stance. In this case, my right foot is in front of my left. And I'm exhaling as I stand, driving myself forward and up, and sitting my bottom back into that chair.
Three more on this side. Okay, good. All right, now we're going to switch to our other leg.
You can also play around with this with my seated version of this. If it feels too difficult, you can bring your feet closer together and maybe not stand up all the way. Maybe not do as many reps. If it feels like you want to be challenged a little bit more, but you're not ready for standing, spread those feet a little wider. And make sure to sit all the way back down, and you'll really feel it in those hamstrings as you sit down.
And should be last one. Okay, good. All right, last exercise we're going to do is I'm going to grab a chair. All right, so I call these pistol squats. There's different names for them, but what you're going to do is we're just going to do 5 on each leg. So what you're going to do, make sure you kind of center that one leg in the middle, and have it's going to be working on balance and strength. So what you're going to do is, if I'm using my right leg, stick out the left leg, come down, and then push back up.
And you can see that I'm using my hands to support me, and I'm not coming up all the way. This is really helpful when you have a chair that has arms. And I'm using my arms to help guide me forward, but I'm not bending over. My back is staying flat.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and switch to the left side, or your opposite leg, whichever one you started off with. One more. All right, nice. Last thing we got is we're just going to cool down, just stretching, just so you won't be sore after doing this challenge. So we just have 3 exercises to cool down. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to bend over and just stretch. So legs wide, and then just lean forward and just stretch.
For this position, you can be seated towards the edge of your chair and just lean down towards the floor. Again, back is staying straight here, but you can flex forward and let your head drop.
And then if you want to, you can switch, you can kind of go side to side as well. So you start off in the middle, then you go to the right side, hold it for a few seconds, switch, go back to the left side, and then back to the middle. And then if you feel like you need this stretch more, then you can just repeat. This feels really good in the in your hamstrings and quads. Okay. All right. Next cool down will be a side lunge. So same thing, kind of like a little further across shoulder width, or a little past that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to kind of lean to the side. Should feel like kind of like the inside of your thighs. Then rest. And then we'll go to the left.
I'm sitting at the edge of my chair and bearing weight through the knee that's bent. and I straighten the other leg and place my foot flat and straight forward to feel the stretch on the inside of the thigh.
All right, one more on each side. All right, last stretch. So Lindsey's going to show you a modified seated version, and it's going to be a little easier than the one I'm doing just because you have to do a little bit of balance too. So it's a quad stretch. So whatever foot you place, just make sure it's kind of in the middle. And then what you're going to do is grab the front of the ankle and bend back. You should feel it in the front of your quads. Now, if you have trouble doing this, you can also touch the wall if needed. And just hold it for about 5 seconds, 5 to 10 seconds.
So I had to scoot to the very edge of my chair to the side, and then I bring my leg back so that I can feel that stretch on the inside of the front of my thigh. And my knee is bent, and I'm up on my toes.
And there's not really when you go to do these stretches, there's not really a set number of repetitions or how long you hold them. It just depends on how you feel. So if you feel extra tight during these certain ones, you know, hold it for longer or do more repetitions, because it just means that you're really tight and that it'll help loosen it up the more you do it. Probably do one more on each side. Okay, switch. All right, well, that's it for our physical challenge for the day.